Joseph was a young boy who lived with his father Jacob and 11 brothers. His father loved him very much and gave him a beautiful coat of many colors. But his brothers grew jealous. Joseph also had dreams from God. In one dream, the bundles of grain in the field bowed down to his bundle. In another dream, the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed down to him. When Joseph told his family about the dreams, his brothers grew angry. Even his father was puzzled, though he quietly thought about what it might mean. One day, Jacob sent Joseph to visit his brothers in the fields. As Joseph walked toward them, they whispered, "Here comes the dreamer. Let's get rid of him." Instead of killing him, they threw him into a deep, empty pit. When traders passed by on their way to Egypt, the brothers sold Joseph for 20 pieces of silver. Joseph was taken to Egypt and sold to a man named Potiphar, one of Pharaoh's officials. Joseph worked hard, and God blessed everything he did. Soon, Potiphar trusted him with his whole house. But one day, Potiphar's wife told lies about Joseph. Potiphar became angry and sent Joseph to prison. Even in prison, God was with Joseph. The prison keeper trusted him and put him in charge of the other prisoners. Two men, the king's cupbearer and baker, had dreams. Joseph listened and explained their meanings. Everything happened just as Joseph said. The cupbearer was set free and the baker was punished. 2 years passed. Then Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, had strange dreams. In one dream, 7 fat cows were eaten by 7 thin cows. In another, 7 healthy heads of grain were swallowed by 7 thin ones. No one could explain the dreams. Then the cupbearer remembered Joseph. Joseph was brought before Pharaoh. He said, "I cannot explain dreams, but God can." Joseph told Pharaoh that the dreams meant 7 years of good harvests would come, followed by 7 years of famine. Pharaoh was amazed. He made Joseph the ruler over all Egypt, second only to himself, so he could save food for the hard years ahead. When the famine came, people from many lands traveled to Egypt to buy grain. Among them were Joseph's brothers. They bowed before Joseph, just as in his dreams, but they did not recognize him. Joseph wanted to test them, so he asked many questions and even kept Benjamin, the youngest brother, with him. At last, Joseph could not hold back his tears. He said, "I am Joseph, your brother. Do not be afraid. You meant evil against me, but God used it for good." The brothers hugged Joseph. They went home and brought Jacob and all the family to Egypt, where Joseph cared for them. Everything that happened to Joseph, being sold as a slave, becoming a prisoner though he was innocent, and then rising overnight to become the prime minister of Egypt, was all part of God's detailed plan and providence. Through every hardship, Joseph never complained or grumbled. Like Joseph, we must do our best in every situation and learn to trust God completely. We should remember that the crises we face can become opportunities to experience God's power in a remarkable way.